welcome back to Rainbow Face Creations. Today I'm going to show you how to do a few simple butterfly strokes to make a lovely butterfly for any party event that you might be doing. So let's get started. So again, I'm going to use this flat brush, 1 inch. It's good for butterflies, and I'll be using Fusion Body Art paint, and it is Butterfly palette. They're such good paints as well, these. They've got UV in them so they glow under certain lights. Are great. So I think I'll try. You can see I've only been using this one, that's my favourite. But I'll go for this one today. Take that one out. Okay, so let's start off by getting the brush wet just at the end. Not too wet, because as soon as you put this in the paint it'll just go a sloppy mess. Just take any excess off. Nice. So back and forth. What you really want to do is try to cover the whole brush. So if you carry on back and forth, it will fill the whole length of the brush, and then you don't have to keep dipping in and out. Like so. Right. A bit more water, just a little bit. See, there's a bit too much there, but not enough to drip all over the place. Okay, put that down. So usually with this brush it's good you can do thin lines, thick lines. You can go up, then flatten it down to the fatter side, and you can move it up and down, bring it in, then back up, bring it back down. It's just such a nice effect. Get out of the way, good boy. It is a good brush. Yeah, so straight up, and then you'd go round, back down, up, round, back down. So as you can see, it's versatile. It can do a few things. I mean, you can do your thin lines, fat lines. I mean, this would be good for a snake or a body of something, it's got depth. It's a good tool to use. Okay, so let's move that out of the way and do a butterfly on the actual dolly on the head. Move that to the side and bring dolly out. Okay, here she is again. Okay, so let's fill the brush up, load it up. Get it all nice filled up right to the top. There you go. I mean, if it gets too wet, you could always just wipe the top off and restart. If you put too much water on there, it cleans up nice. So you don't want to go too far up and make it massive, so it's just out of proportion with the face. keeping it small is more sort of an elegant look. So if you start here, maybe, yeah. I mean, all face shapes are different. So you go straight up, and down, wiggle it a little bit, bring it back in, and then back out again. Wiggle it a little bit and bring it in. Maybe do a small wing here. Just do a little round one and bring it in. How effective is this? It's lovely, isn't it? Okay, so let's do let's do up top here, and then we'll get that down to the bottom wing. So again, you want to take it up, and then flatten your brush down, and we'll bring it in. Take it up again, do the same, bring it in, and then do a smaller one just here, and bring that in. Okay, I've still got plenty of paint on the brush, so I can go down now and do the bottom part of the wing. So from under the eye here, not too close, about here, and take it out, bring that in, and again out and in. Okay, right, let's do the next side. Okay, simple really, and it's effective, and most kids love butterflies. Oh, it's a popular one with the little girls, and sometimes you can add a bit of bling like glitter spray. I've got a glitter puff bottle, so I just puff a bit on, and if it's wet, you know, it'll stick to it. So now you want to fill these blank parts in, so we still got plenty of paint, so we'll go over the place we've been, but not as far up. So we're going to start again, and again, and we do, and then same for the bottom if there's not much. And again on the other side, straight up. Don't go right to the top, we're just filling in the blank area. And there we go, and the same. I mean, if it's mostly filled, like this one, it's just quickly go over that, and there you go. Nice and effective, so put that down. In fact, because I've got enough paint on here, I might do the body, so I'm going to think, do I want a dark? I'm going to go and do the body part, just flatten the brush down and drag it. Simple really. Put a bit of pressure on the thicker part where you want. And I'll leave the tentacles because I'm going to go now over to my flat lining brush. That to the side, and we're going to use white again, Snazaroo, good brand, trusted. It's good for children that have eczema or anything like that, because it's not really going to affect their skin. And just, there we go, move it to here, plenty of water in here. Sometimes I spray the paints. I've got a little spray bottle which I take to events, and just, there we go, just to save you popping in and back and forth into the water bowl. There. Alright, so over here, So I'm going to do 10, is it tentacle or tentacle, is it? That's an octopus. There we go. Looks good. Easy really, you're just taking it up and around, same on each side, quite effective. Right, so we've got, this is still a bit wet, so while that's still a bit wet, I'll get a poof bottle and just put a bit of glitter. Tend to not go too near the eye, because obviously the kids, they like to rub their eyes a lot, so I'll just stick to the edge. And obviously get them to close their eyes, or just cover as you're doing it to stop it going into the children's eyes. I think these puffer bottles I got from eBay, and they last a while, you get quite a lot. I think it was a big pack of different colours for body art. Right, so now, so we're going to just follow it up. Try not to go on the paint because it's obviously still wet, so don't want to blend and mix the colours. Try to keep them separate, unless you know it's dried. I mean, obviously when you do a child's face it's going to dry a lot quicker, so you might be able to go over the top. And just add a line. See how it's sort of mixing. You know, it doesn't look too bad, the colours mixing, but you want it clean and crisp. Try to avoid that. Lovely. It's very pretty. Just take it up and around. And again, go to the bottom part and do a little swirl on that. Now I swirl here and then take it down. That's pretty. Yeah, I like that. I mean, if this was dry, you could, with it being rubber, the paint obviously sits, it doesn't sort of, it's not the same as skin, it soaks in a lot quicker. And then we'll go to the other side. Just run it up. Twirl. And again, joining the outside. The colour is smudging in, but it doesn't look too bad. I think it's quite pretty. You see, look, there's a bit in there. Start over here. You want to try and keep it as white as we can. Looks more like a tie-dye effect at the minute. It's running into the other colour. And bring it up and around. do this side, down the bottom, twirl and up. And up. I mean, you can add teardrops as well to your design. It depends how much time you've got. So, teardrops, I think you need to move over to a thicker brush rather than a liner brush. So I've used it. Go for this, it's number 3 brush. I'm not sure what the make is. Got these off Amazon. Just thick at the end, pointing up. Got quite a high point on it, so good for teardrops. You can have a, you know, thick line, thin line, depending how much pressure you use as you paint. Do a few here, so you point and then if you press down again, point, drag, press down, point down and then press, and then you can even take it up, press. There you go, it's sort of teardrop design there. Good method for a lot of designs. People like to use this a lot. And I'll do a few, maybe coming down, teardrop. There you go. Quite pretty, and it's effective. I mean, you can go anywhere with this really. Go up here, start about here, drag it on the end, and then apply pressure to thicken it out at the other end. There. It's a good one to practice because it comes handy for a lot of designs. And I might do a long and I'll do a little heart shape. I think it does good heart shapes. Just there to finish that side off. I think that's plenty now, because you don't want to go too far neither, because you could ruin a look if you've got to sort of realise when to stop. But we all do go too far, but then there you go. And then again, let's go and do the top side. Same thing. Taking it around. Following the mask. Try to stay the same direction. I think it looks a bit more professional. If you're going one up and one down, it looks a bit confusing. I think it just... Okay, so we'll go up to here. It's that side. Now, go into the twirl, just... We got that way. Sneak it in there. Simple, but effective. It looks good. think children will be happy with that. And then do 3 up here. Okay, and take the side. With a heart, just to sort of mirror the other side of the mask. And there you have it. I think that's a good little butterfly design. Simple. I mean, you can go anywhere with it really. Put a few dots here. Lines. Just for the body. And the end of the brush. Yeah, and there you go. Simple design there. If you have any comments, see the glitter here shining, really sets it off. Sort of marble, I like the way the paint sort of goes marble, like what do you call those kitchen tabletops? It's a bit like marbled effect, isn't it? It's lovely. So there you go. So if you like what you see, or have any comments that you'd like to add, do go ahead, and don't forget to subscribe, that would be great. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed. Bye.